Welcome, this is Jeff from the Watkins Tree Farm. How are you guys? It is May 21st and it is 50 degrees this morning. This is crazy. I read yesterday that the last time a cold air mass came in like this was 1990 here in Kansas. Tonight it's supposed to get 42 degrees. Right now I'm going to get the splitter out and split some wood with this cooler weather, and I'll catch up with you in a second. So we got the log splitter set up and ready. I did a video probably 3 or 4 weeks ago of me introducing or doing kind of a quick review on the log splitter in Salina at my father-in-law's place. He has now since split probably 2.5, maybe 3 cords of wood ready for next winter. So I'm going to take advantage of this cooler weather and split some wood with this brute 35-ton splitter, and I'm going to take you guys along. So in years past, I've always borrowed the splitter from my neighbor. And when you do that, I usually split all my wood once a year, and you're kind of on their timetable. Well, as I mentioned earlier, my father-in-law and I bought this splitter together. He heats his house primarily during the winter with a wood stove, and then uses natural gas to kind of fill in the gaps when it just can't keep up. So for the most part, he uses wood and he splits it by hand. And he's getting older, and he's had some back problems in the past, and I got with him this year and I said, why don't we get together and get a splitter? So here it is. It's the brute 35-ton, and I finally got it to my place. And one thing I like about having this, it's got enough power, and as you guys just saw, that gnarly wood, there's a reason people are picky about the wood they burn, because sometimes you get some nasty stuff, you can't tell where the grain is. So I'm glad we got a splitter now in the family. We're kind of on our own terms now. We can split when we want. If you would have told me I'd be splitting wood at 50 degrees, my fingers are cold, in the middle of May, almost the end of May, I would have told you that you are crazy. So we're going to continue to split and try to get this through this pile. And I think I'm going to give you a little update on the Christmas tree farm next time I talk to you, and I'll show you some of the Christmas trees. Like I told you guys, I'd give you a little update on the Christmas tree farm. The trees are doing awesome this year. The spring hasn't been too bad. It's been pretty warm up until lately. And we've had a couple half-inch rains, a 3/4 inch rain, and then we had about an inch and a half rain. So it's been a pretty good spring. Very happy. As you guys can see, we've got lots of growth. This is probably the tallest Christmas tree we have. It's about 38 inches tall. The rest of them are probably between a foot and 18 inches. When I run into people out in the public, they're always asking me how the Christmas tree farm is, so I thought I'd give you a little update. I've been very happy with the trees this year, and we've had good growth. We ended up down at my folks, and we're going to help my dad out with this willow tree. Last week they had a big storm, 70-80 mile an hour winds come through. This was a monster willow tree. It was beautiful. I think I can put some pictures of it, but as you can see, the wind did a number on it and blew it over. Don't get too far in there. The kids are crawling in there, but it uprooted the tree and put it into the fence. So we're going to help Mom and Dad out and cut this up for them. FYI, the neighbors did an awesome job. They came up and cut 90% of the tree. I'm going to get the last 10% for them. chunks off of this main trunk, and now I'm going to tackle the main trunk, but I'm running out of battery, guys, so this is all I will be able to do. I'll catch up with you splitting wood in about 2 shakes. Back to the farm. We had a good time with my folks. We actually went down there for a wedding, and while we were down there we helped Mom and Dad out with the tree. That was a huge willow tree. It's probably around 20 years old, and it had unlimited water and it did very well. The wind got it though. That big old tree acted like a sail and just uprooted the whole thing. We're gonna get back at it on the splitter and split some more wood. Well, we got the splitter up. It's been a wet and cool week. It is Thursday right now. Tuesday and Wednesday, all it did was rain. Each day we got about 2 inches. We ended up with 4.5 inches. Did you hear me? 4.5 inches. That's gonna be good for the farm. It's good for all the crops around here. Thank you, Lord. So if you're still with me and watching the end of this video, I thank you. And if you're not subscribed, please go subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, you guys take care. God bless. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.